Hey guys, it's Felissa Rose, and you're watching Mr. Tony of the Dead. I love you.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This is on the movie called UPSIDEDOWN CROSS. This is directed by William Hellfire and written by William Hellfire and Mike Hunchback. This is from Independent Entertainment and Factory 2000 Films. And this is starring Erin Russ. She's known for like Porkchop and amongst other things, but I know her mainly for Porkchop. And she plays a girl named Nadine, who is a drug addict girl. She's not really a prostitute. She's kind of like a cam model, except it's a very interesting way they do this. They have rolls of film, and the guy comes to the place where they're doing this, and they pay for the film, and then they get like a Polaroid camera, and they get to take pictures and tell the girl how they want them to, you know, pose and all that stuff. There's no sex or anything, but they get to take the pictures, and then at the end they get to take the pictures home of her. And so when the roll runs out, that's when it stops. So it's a very interesting concept. Nobody gets hurt, you know. Well, whatever. It's still very where it is. It's very run down. She has to sleep where she's shooting. You know, the pictures and all that stuff. It's her, and they only show one other girl. But you know, it's a very small thing. And well, what happens is they get busted for being like, you know, the guy made her kind of like jerk him off, and her friend was like fooling around with the other guy just to make, you know, money or whatever. The other girl's camera broke, and there's a whole other story with that. I'm not giving anything away with this, but the cop who she was tugging on said, you know, I'm going to help you out. Just do whatever you did before this. Go back to it. To go out the back door and just leave. You know, that way she won't get arrested. I guess in a way he'd get in trouble too, because I'm sure he went a little too far. So she ends up going back home to her mother, who is a really big religious nut, and all she does is watch like the religious channel all the time. And so she goes back home, and she's going to be suffering from withdrawal, so she's going to have the symptoms, and that she told her mother about it. And it kind of goes from there, like her trying, like going off withdrawal, and here in this process, because her mother is the way she is, she thinks, you know, what's wrong with her, because she keeps saying she sees a man in her room when she turns the lights off. Obviously this is from withdrawal, and the mother doesn't get this. So then she calls in this it's not even from the church or anything. I know if like they have to get strict permission to do this, but she thinks their daughter's possessed, and that she wants to get an exorcism. So she calls a 900 number off the TV to come and help and do this, and they get this priest that comes in, and he's a little more than meets the eye, I guess you could say. He's a priest, but yet it's a scam for the most part. It's really, I can't really say too much more about that, but the priest is not exactly what he seems to be. And you know, what can I say about this movie? I thought it wasn't bad. I thought some parts went on too long. There was a lot of dialogue where it just focused on their face, not knowing what anybody else's reactions were. The mother in the movie, like her character really annoyed me, because she's put all the trust into this priest, and you can hear her being like suffered and tortured back there, but she just doesn't do anything. She gets up at one point and then turns and looks at the TV, because she has a religious channel on, and just goes back and sits down and watches it while this is going on. And that really bothered me. But you know, I thought Erin Russ in this movie did a really fantastic job, and also David Yow, Lizard Jesus, he was the priest in this. He's also from the Lizard Jesus. I shouldn't say that's not his full name, but he did a good job being creepy. But Erin Russ, I thought, did a really good job in this. She's very monotone, but you know, I guess that's just the way her character is with you know, being how she is. Like, she's kind of like her mother's religious, and just she can't really like understand why her mom is like this. You know, Jesus will send a sign and all that stuff. I'm not religious, so it's kind of like it got on my nerves too, seeing how her mother was, and she's very naive, and but then she plays with her mother, like saying like, "Oh, I'm not Nadine. I'm the devil, and I'm, you know, the morning star, and I'm gonna do this and that." So it's like she kind of like put herself in this predicament in the same sense, you know. But yeah, like I said, the movie was okay. This is limited to 1,000 copies, and it doesn't come out till February 23rd, 2016. But like this is, like I said, it has the limited copies, 1,000 limited copies, and it has a reversible cover on it. And this is the other cover. I believe I could show that. And this is this cover, and it also comes down. It comes in with this. Well, I can't talk. This upside down cross, little like comic book thing, and I didn't look at it until after I was done the movie, because usually those kind of things like really give spoilers, and so I didn't want to look at it. And sure enough, that's what it did. It gives spoilers, so I won't show anything. Plus, I don't think there's some pictures in there I probably shouldn't show. But it basically just is a comic of the movie, of what happens. But they play a song in this that was like made me sing along with it, because they played it a couple times. It was like a religious song. It's like going down the river, down, 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 I don't know, just it was catchy. But yeah, there was a scene that made me cringe a little bit in this, but I'm not going to say much more. But yeah, Upside Down Cross, it's okay. It's you know, take a look, I guess. It's kind of like a really toned down Carrie, but without the powers and without the school and without her being a teenager. So it's not really like Carrie. I guess in Carrie, in my eyes, because the mother's so religious, but she's not as religious as the mother in Carrie. So, but that's a kind of, the mother kind of reminded me of the mother from Carrie. That's all. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, so make sure you check out the trailer for this video, for this movie, at the end of this video, and also hit that subscribe button, and then follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Horrormino, and Facebook. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
I will take you down, down, down to the river so blue, and I will make Lord Jesus take the devil from you. When you find yourself crying and feeling so alone, thinking only of desire.
So what led you to believe that your daughter's actually possessed?
She sees things.
Sees things?
Yeah. She sees a man in her room when the lights go off. She told me the walls were bleeding.
Go on.
She told me she's in league with the devil.
See, a bruise will heal. But if you let the devil rest, he'll build up his strength and strike again. You know you can blow holes in your soul, don't you? You take drugs, don't you? You have sex for money? You're cutting a new doorway every day for some odd, demented, mutant byproduct of paradise to just slither into. You want to wash away all that humiliation and hurt. Be fresh and new and clean again.
To the river so blue, and I will make Lord Jesus take the devil from you. Oh, I